Hello Internet, welcome back to Making a Man Cave. So last time what we did was we put down some flooring, which is actually what the tripod is mounted on, holding up that camera right now. Right here I have to take my TV out of the office, I have to put it down here, so what I'm going to do is make a wood wall right here to support the TV. We're going to have all the electronics behind it, we're going to have my Xbox behind it, and then we're going to have one of the boards on the wood wall be able to flip up so that we can access everything behind it. But when we're not using it, it's going to close down, it's going to have everything hidden behind it. So let's get started on that. Alright, so what we're doing first is we're mounting two 2x4s coming straight down from the ceiling, just like this. We're going to have the 2x4s mounted to the 2x6s screwed in, and then I'm not going to screw them into the cement. Probably should. I'm not going to because I don't want to drill into the cement. Kind of hope for the best. That's my plan. It's worked out before. Why not? Okay, so I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So what I did was I just measured out and screwed this board back in here with the size that it needed to be. Just like that. And what that's going to do is just create basically stop these boards from going side to side and stop it from coming forward a little bit. I'm going to press record next time. Alright, so my TV is 39 inches wide. So where these little boxes are, that's how wide the TV is going to come out on either side of this. So I'm going to give it about 5 inches on either side. Bring it up to 49 and a half. So I'm cutting my boards 49 and a half. So the TV is going to be taking up pretty much all that space. Only the first board is going to have enough room to flip up like that. And then I'm going to have these attached to here so that the bottom one can flip up. Alright, so I'm not going to put any kind of varnish or stain or anything on these. We're just going to put them up there. One thing I am going to do though, there's some pretty from the drilling, some pretty rough edges, and then the corners are pretty rough also, obviously. So I'm just going to take the sander, I'm going to go over it just pretty quickly, just to smooth everything out a little bit. I'm not going to record that because all I'm going to do is just sand them. What we're going to be doing is putting on the front boards. So all we're going to do is place one. We're going to drill a pilot hole. What I'm using are 2-inch lags with a washer. So they're going to go out in front, 2-inch lags with a washer. We're going to screw those into there like that. First going to be lining it up, drilling a pilot hole. For the first board, I'm not going to attach it because this is the board that is going to be flipping up like that so we can access everything underneath. So I'm just going to place that one, and then I'm going to take this next one, place it on there, and that is the first board that we are going to be attaching. There has to be a little bit of space underneath, so what I'm going to do is just take these, just a little bit of spacer, because it only needs to be a fractional amount of space. And I say spacers, that's just cardboard. Just has to be a little bit of space underneath, just enough to get something underneath it. or just enough for it to swing out and not scrape when it goes back in. So cardboard spacers underneath, then we put the next board in. Okay, so this is my TV mounting bracket, and I already figured out that this needs to be, it's going to roughly be in the dead center of the TV. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the two boards, so I have a little bit holding from each board. So if I just had it on one board, it would technically only be 4 legs holding the TV to the 2x4s. If I put it on 4, then what's technically is 8. When you put screws close to an edge, you run the risk of them pulling out or, breaking the board. So what I'm actually going to do is get a 2x4, and I'm going to draw it out on here. I'm going to take them out, I'm going to drill it out, but then I'm going to have a 2x4 behind there so that I'm drilling into and securing them to the 2x4, so it's just more space holding it, or more surface area holding the TV onto it, and not just little hot spots that the screws are going to be pulling out of. It distributes the weight a little bit better. It's probably an easier way to describe that. So we're retrofitting a piece to fit up in here. Obviously a bunch of cutouts needed for this, that, and that. As you see here, we measured and marked off the different things that need to be cut out. With these, what I'm going to be doing is drilling a hole right about there, and then right about there, so that I can get the jigsaw in there and cut out nice and easy. Alright, so we are putting this board, attaching it to here now. I'm using these. I don't know why I got these, to be honest. But it's just a hinge. So what I did was I put this back with the cardboard underneath it. It's a very tight fit. Just gonna line it up there. Okay, so completely unnecessary, but what I'm going to be doing here now is I still want screws going here, so it'll match. Again, completely unnecessary, but they're going to go all the way through. I don't want to buy new screws, so I'm just taking 2 of them. I don't have a vise. I wish I had a vise. I don't have a vise. So we're just going to put this in here, my little handheld vise. This is not going to work at all, I can tell you already. And we're just going to saw through it. This is not going to work. Alright, so that is the completed project where my TV is going to go here. All I'm going to have to do to finish it when I put the TV down here is just drill a couple holes just for the cables to go through. I'm going to also set up a magnet. As you see here, this keeps it out a little bit like that. I don't want it like that, so I'm going to have a magnet on the inside here and inside here, so that when it closes, it just holds it closed like that. For the wires, based off where my TV wires are coming through, the power's coming through right around here, and all the other wires like the HDMI, everything are going to be coming through right around here. So I'm using a 1.5 inch spade bit, and I'm going to drill a hole right about there and then right about here. Whenever you're drilling through something with like a large drill bit, or really any drill bit, try to have a piece of wood right behind what you're drilling into. That way when it comes through the other side, it doesn't really destroy the wood and really like flake off on the other side. Not that it matters, because you're not going to see any of this anyway. Beautiful. As you can see here, I have this comes right up. I have the magnets to keep it in, just with little nails that keep it magnetic. I have these hinges that I attach back here and here, and they just snap into place, hold it up, so I have access to my Xbox and everything else that I need back there. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. I hope you appreciate the video. I hope you liked it. If you want to check out some of the other videos on the channel, we have DIY, we have food reviews with a dog, we have some video game videos, all kinds of nonsense. So check some of them out. Please subscribe to the channel if you got help from this video, just to support it. Leave any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.